Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the Houston Astros play the Boston Red Sox for the first game of a 3-game series. It feels at the same time it feels so good to say this, but it's at the same time it's so weird to say it. Carlos freaking Correa is back with the Astros, and not only that, it's like a buy one get two for free. Like three great things going on here. It's not just Carlos Correa making his Astros debut today. It's Jesus Sanchez making his Astros debut. No Ramon Urias, but Jeremy Pena is back in the lineup today from the injured list. Love to see it. This for the Astros will be game number 100? No, sorry, 110 for the Astros. So game 110 for the Astros. Game 1 against the Red Sox of the entire year. The Astros play the Red Sox twice in the next couple weeks. That will be Carlos Correa's first game back at home. So I think that's kind of funny. His first game back as an Astro is against Boston, but it's in Boston, and his first game back at home is against Boston. And throughout that stretch of series of having Boston for 2 series, the next 2 series after that, you've got Miami on the road, Jesus Sanchez, former team, and then you've got also you have New York Yankees, Carlos Correa, and a place Carlos Correa and Jose Altuve are very loved. But Astros play the Red Sox today. Here's the lineup. This lineup just feels more complete, and there's still some missing pieces if you ask me. Jeremy Pena is at leadoff today at shortstop. It's gonna feel weird seeing the Astros play a game when Carlos Correa is in the lineup and he is not at shortstop or DH. Because let's get into where he is. First, Jose Altuve is at DH. Now, Dana Brown did say yesterday that he thought Altuve would be DHing a lot in the games that Yordan Alvarez is not in, moving forward. But Carlos Correa, Jesus Sanchez at 3. He'll be wearing number 4. So Jesus Sanchez wearing number 4. Then Carlos Correa is at the 4 spot at third base. He's wearing number 1 still. This makes me think, is Brendan Rodgers going to switch numbers? Or could he possibly get DFA'd? It seems like he might be out for the year in general. I don't know. We'll see how long he is going to be out. I don't think it really matters once he comes back. This team doesn't really need him anymore. He might get released. Yainer Diaz is at the 5 spot at catcher. Christian Walker is at the 6 spot at first base. Taylor Trammell is at center field at the 7 spot. Cam Smith is at right field at the 8 spot. And the 9 spot is Mauricio Dubon at second base. Pitcher tonight is Hunter Brown. The only complaint I'll have about this lineup that I would change is I would put Taylor Trammell at the 9 spot and move Cam Smith and Dubon ahead. I'd have Cam Smith at 7, and then at 8 I'd have Dubon, and then 9 Taylor Trammell. That's the only part I don't like of this lineup is I think Trammell should be at 9 instead of 7, and then Cam Smith and Dubon should be at 7 and 8 instead of 8 and 9. But outside of that, I don't really mind this lineup. And we know there are still pieces the Astros are waiting for to get back. Jake Myers and Yordan Alvarez, the Astros are still waiting on. Ramon Urias, the Astros' other addition, has not even played yet. And then, look, I think we're talking about so much about Pena being back, Correa being back, and Jesus Sanchez being brought in. We haven't even been able to mention that this is Alex Bregman's first game played against the Astros. I bet a week ago, Alex Bregman didn't think when he'd be playing I bet Bregman didn't think, oh yeah, well I'm gonna play my former team in a week. I bet he wasn't thinking his old buddy Carlos Correa would be there with the team. But I'm excited to see what this team looks like tonight. A little bit of a new brand for this team, as you've added in Sanchez and Correa, and now Pena's back. I think it's gonna feel weird seeing Correa and Pena in the same defense. But Correa, Correa has definitely played a role in the player that Pena is today, helped mentor him, and now they're on the same defense. Let me know your thoughts on the and I will say with Hunter Brown tonight, I'd expect a good outing for him. He has been really bad in his last 3 or 4 starts, has not been able to go 6 innings. I'm going to predict he does that tonight. Hunter is due for a good outing, really due. Let me know your thoughts on the Astros game in the comment section, and peace out.